Hey there, I'm Michael. Welcome to Review Wars, and today we're talking about the best abstract games. So we have 3 nominations for you: Onitama, Catbox and Ominoes. So let's take a look at what makes them the best.
Hey, this is Ryan with One Board Family, and one of my favorite abstract strategy games is Onitama. In Onitama, one side is trying to take out the other side and either take out their master or claim the throne for themselves. This is such a great game. If you look here, you've got this mat that's basically like a small checkerboard. First of all, the quality of the game is incredible. You've got this neoprene mat that is just beautifully illustrated, and you've got these little resin pieces right here that have some really cool detail. Basically, one side is trying to take out the other side, similar to the way that you would play chess. The only difference is that you have to use these cards in order to move your characters. So these cards, 5 cards are dealt out, 2 to the blue side, 2 to the red side, and then 1 in the middle that's going to be alternating. And you would take the, let's say, elephant card, and you would follow this pattern. Choose which character you're going to move, and then you can move them into any of the spaces that are highlighted. And so what makes this game so good to me is that you don't have to have a ton of knowledge about different moves and the way that things work, similar to chess. Chess can sometimes be overwhelming, especially to a new person. But something like Onitama, you're given clear directions on these cards, and the cards guide what you're going to do. As long as you can pay attention and you can follow the directions on the cards, you're going to have no problem. This is one of our favorites as a family. We've taught the kids how to play. It's something that me and my son love to sit down and play at night sometimes. And honestly, because it includes 5 cards, and that's you just follow those directions, it makes it accessible and can put anybody on the even playing field. So that's why Onitama would have to be my favorite abstract strategy game.
Hello, welcome to Board Deck and Dice's nomination for the best abstract game, and I'm going to go with a relatively new game called Catbox. Catbox is a game that does have a theme on it of cats, but when you actually play it, it's fairly abstract despite the nice artwork. I just like how much there is in this little box. There is hidden roles, there is different objectives for scoring, where one player could be the dog, but you never know if the dog's in the game or not. And there is this kind of area control where you don't actually know if someone's faking you out to make you think they're a different colour, or if they're the same colour, because at the start you take a colour of cat secretly, and you want to have the most of those cats face up, and the most in a big connection. So you want to have those cats connected in the biggest group you can. And as you start doing things, you start to wonder, oh, they've got a lot of blue, but they're also kind of doing blacks while they do that. Are they just kind of trying to fake me out until the end when they suddenly go all in on the blacks? Or are they the dog? Because the dog just wants to get different groups of 3 of the same colour together here, 3 of the same colour there, and blank boxes. So I know it may not be an abstract in the typical sense that you're moving very mundane pieces around a board, but this just had such an abstract feel to me, and for the value that you get in the box, for the level of gameplay you get. There's a basic game and an advanced game, but the basic game is superb as it is, and the advanced game just gives you more options. It is a very, very good package, and my current favourite abstract game, Catbox.
Ominoes by Yay Games is the best abstract game for me, and there's a few reasons for this. Firstly, lovely custom dice. Secondly, short, quick gameplay, really easy to teach. The way this game works is you roll the dice. The colour of the dice, you move one of those colour pieces on the board, 3 spaces, then you place this any empty space on the board. You just take turns doing this until you have a grouping of 4 or more of your colour, at which point you can score them, taking those dice off the board and gaining that score. First one to a certain score wins. Now, the other thing that makes this brilliant is that it perfectly balances luck and strategy, because you have the luck of what dice you roll, but then the strategy of what you do with that. You see, you could argue, oh, if everyone keeps rolling the same colour, the person whose colour that is going to win. Yes, they're going to have a slight advantage, but only incredibly slight, because what you can do is, if you're rolling that person's colour, you're breaking them up, you can move them about. And if you're rolling your own colour, you can move stuff for you. It is fantastic. It's lovely. It has this nice level of interaction with the shared board that you're all moving around and manoeuvring and trying to get into position on. And it also has a take that element with the fact that you can move each other's dice and try and block each other. An absolutely great little abstract filler game. That's Ominoes by Yay Games. So that's our nominations. Do be sure to put your vote for what you think is the best in the comments below, or upvote someone else's, and then join us in roughly a week's time to find out the results. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do check out the rest of the videos on the channel as well as our contributors' channels. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.